The Girl in the Blue Scarf. Lucien lived in a small room. The room was above a bakery called Boulangerie Marcel. The town was in France. It was an old town called Saint-Émilion. The year was 1933. Lucien's life was very quiet. The world outside was busy with big worries. But his street moved slowly. It was a very gentle, simple town. Lucien was a young artist. He did not paint big history scenes. He only painted small, true moments. He painted what he saw from his dusty window. He painted the baker's son. The boy threw flour into the air. Lucien painted the shadow of a bike. The bike moved on the stone street. He also painted Mrs. Duval. She was an old woman who counted her coins every morning. The street was quiet most days, but 2 times each week the quiet changed. A girl walked by on Tuesday. She walked by again on Friday. Lucien called her the lady in the blue scarf. He did not know her name at all. He only knew the beautiful colour she wore. Her scarf was a deep, rich cobalt blue. It looked like a piece of the summer sky. It was folded around her neck. Everything else in winter was grey or dull brown. The blue scarf was a bright, shocking surprise. It felt like a strong promise of sunshine. Lucien loved the colour so much. He wanted to put that exact blue onto his canvas. He had painted her many, many times before, but he never spoke one single word to her. She was always moving. He painted her quick steps. He painted how the blue fabric floated when she walked. He felt that her movement was the most honest part of her. He had a new canvas on his easel. It held only the colour of the scarf. He tried to match the blue exactly. He worked hard for 3 long days. He mixed blue paint with a little white paint. He added a very small drop of black paint too. He needed the blue to look deep and bright. He wanted the true colour that she carried. It was a very cold Tuesday afternoon. Lucien stood ready with his brush. He waited for her to pass. She came down the street. She wore a simple brown coat. She wore the beautiful blue scarf. But today she did not walk past. She stopped right outside his window. She looked down at the sweet cakes in the bakery window. Lucien froze completely. She was holding perfectly still for him. He quickly put his brush down on the easel. He did not move or make a sound. He saw her face clearly now. He saw a few small, faint freckles on her nose. Her face was not sharp. It was kind and soft. The bright blue of the scarf made a perfect frame for her. He saw the scarf up close too. The edges were a little worn out. It was very soft wool. Someone had loved this scarf for a long time. It was not a new or fancy thing. It was a very precious treasure. Lucien realized something important just then. He could have painted her perfectly now. She was not moving, but he knew the best painting was not the one he rushed to make. It was the moment he kept safe in his heart. This quiet, simple moment felt like a beautiful, finished masterpiece. He saw that such a bright, vivid colour existed right here in his gentle, grey town. This quiet feeling was the real art. After a long minute, she bought a croissant. She smiled at the baker through the window. She pulled the blue scarf up higher on her neck. She walked slowly away down the street. She disappeared back into the grey afternoon. Lucien looked at his canvas. He looked back at the empty street. He finally knew the exact colours to mix. He could finish the beautiful blue now. He felt a deep warmth inside, even though the day was cold. The girl in the blue scarf had brought him light.